And how often, again, I know you mentioned this earlier, how often should brands revisit this strategy? And is there anything that could potentially trigger a reset?
Absolutely. I would say, no less than every 6 months, you should be sort of reevaluating your strategic documents. There's definitely things that can set it off. New competitor entries, an economic shift in the marketplace, buying habits that are changing. I think there's a number of things. When I was working with the health and safety software platform, it was so funny because I got in there and had to create some structure. There was no structure, no strategy. And to me, it was very much a living, breathing document. And the joke was that anytime I went on a partner sales call or did a demo, that, oh, Doug's going to be, contacting us again to make tweaks here and there to change the deck, because you just learn so many things as you go. And taking that feedback, even if it's, just a couple words here and there in your benefit statement, can really make the world of a difference.
Yeah, I totally agree. I've seen that in my career too, with products that, didn't do well. And then all of a sudden a couple of small tweaks in the positioning, and all of a sudden everybody gets it and sales accelerate really quickly. And it could just be, the difference in a couple words that you use to describe what the brand is and what your mission is.
Yeah, absolutely. It's funny how, people can obsess, especially me, over just one or two words in a benefit statement. And like you said, how much impact that can really make across the board, across your storytelling, across your personas understanding. It just, that's why I'm in it. I love it so much. I just love seeing sort of, the ear to the ground, make these improvements that, move the needle, and, being a part of that and seeing that, to me, is just super exciting.
Yep. Yeah. Yep. I'm like that as well too. I'm always bugging my team about making small tweaks here and there, coming up with ways, how can we better position a product or explain what Nacho Nacho does. And it might seem a little relentless sometimes, but you really do have to get that feedback from your customers and constantly just think about how you can improve it.